YouTube and Google for over an hour and just they wouldn't tell him anything. Can I get a name of a supervisor? No, I don't have to provide you with.
Well, here's the other deal. We've been talking to YouTube. They admit that these aren't even real companies. It turns out Pittsburgh Post-Gazette didn't do it. Michael Reagan's saying he didn't do it. The company didn't do it, Radio America. It turns out none of this is real, and they just don't care. I mean, it can be a video of just my voice and an image of me, my photo. No, not allowed. Alex Jones is not allowed, and so that's why you got capped in the process, because folks were using that as a backup channel. But again, we're not allowed to sell this for $50,000. I mean, I literally, Mike Nelson said, let's put it up on eBay, because I'm like, I don't think we can build the new TV studio.
You know what we should do with it, Jones?
Yeah.
With the InfoWars money bomb, the person who gives the most money gets it. And that way it's totally anonymous, and there's no bidding procedure, and then at the end of the day, we find out who gave the most. And
well, I mean, let me break this down for people so they understand. Okay, when I keep getting emails saying, why don't you just put your videos out? I got 2 sales guys. We are a small operation here, and they can't generate the type of revenue it takes to pay for that. We have 2 CDNs that cost over $20,000 a month just for PrisonPlanet.tv members. And we do put out a free, my emergency alert on the swine flu, my part 2 on how it was a hoax. Those both had over 20,000 downloads apiece in just a few days. And until we, took them off the front page. And that's thousands of dollars a piece, even with pretty cheap bandwidth we're getting. We get, 75 terabytes for $15,000, is it? On one CDN. 75 terabytes. 75 terabytes, a month just on one of our CDNs. And, then we have another smaller one. So we're at over 100 terabytes a month. That's how big we are. But the point is not that much capital comes in to pay for all that. So I'm on air having to pitch this, pitch that. And it's all stuff I believe in. I turn down. You've seen it. The majority of sponsors people bring to me or that contact us saying, no, 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 no. And I have to do research on each one. And the sales guys are like, darn it, you don't let us take anything. Even though they're moral guys, I really hold it to a higher standard. There's network ads that are separate. I can't vouch for those. I'm sure they're great. I just, the stuff you hear me endorsing, I have attempted to vet and, I believe in. And so but again, it's this fantasy land of literally $50,000 would pay for maybe 30, 40 viral videos for me to put out. Mm-hmm. Now I can put out 30, 40 viral videos in a week on YouTube, with people posting them and then we link to them and get them going and get the ball rolling and then they go viral and it doesn't cost me a dime. So see, we can't continue to do what we do with this. And so these guys email us, they call the office, we get death threats, and they say, listen, MFers, you're never going to sell that bullhorn. You're never going to get money for it. And they sat there and eBay told us, they said, look, we have criminal procedures for people doing this. They didn't care. They had fake accounts, fake credit cards. They bragged who they were on their own websites. And it turns out it's just anything fraud driven. It's like Madoff. It's a culture of criminals where they can do whatever they want and operate however they want. But I want folks to know they're not going to stop us from what we're doing. So I say to everybody, please post this on YouTube, create separate accounts and post it, get it out to everybody, or create your own videos about what I'm saying and what I'm doing here today as we talk to folks, because we can't let them do this. In fact, I need to go ahead and put $15,000 on the board. We're trying to raise $250,000 for the money bomb. And that sounds like a lot, folks. That's nothing. I mean, we go with cheap stuff here. By cheap, a real studio camera is about $30,000, $5,000 camera, $5,000 camera, $1,500 camera. So, the one you're looking at right here, so it's not even that good a resolution. We've got the 7,000 square foot building. There's another smaller building right next door. I've already run out of space. Sounds big. It's not. To build the next wave of the TV station, it was hard to get an office to move while I was doing everything else to get moved in over here. But more than ever, I see we're going viral at every level. So I'm going to be listing on the site and activist page the next few days the top 10 rated video sites to upload to. We're going to create our own InfoWar brigades, ask people to take the PrisonPlanet.tv high-quality videos, upload them there, edit together, clips of what we do and past things we've done, just creative videos that are so effective that all the great minds can put together to just massively intensify. Because the reason we're under attack is because we are effective. And I told this story when I called in the show Thursday. First, I go camping a few days, and I took off 4 days with my family. And I go camping, and the people at the camping place, you know, where you rent the cabin, they were all fans. Then I went down to the beach to stay in a little condo on the beach in Port Aransas. There were 5 people back there. This is on Saturday after I talked to you. They all had been watching me. I said, well, where are you watching? They go, oh, we're hooked. We watch you on YouTube. Then I'm driving down 11th Street, down 11th Avenue from the little, beachside condos we're staying at. And they're on a big power pole, on the transformer box is our Infowars.com bumper sticker. Then I have people coming up to me when I'm at the National Seashore, and maybe somebody walks by every 5 minutes. There's not a lot of people out there when we were there because, it's a national park, so it's spread out. And they're all walking by going, you're Alex Jones, and they're fans. So we've already done the damage to the New World Order, but we're just getting started. And that's just with YouTube. You see, over 70 AM and FMs, we're growing. We just got 2 more today. Okay, Salt Lake City, 2,000-watt AMs with big listenerships, okay? We are going on XM. I'll be announcing the specific times and dates next week. First it's going to be on the weekend, then in about 2 months it's going to go 6 days a week. But the point is, that's happening right now. It's showing how we're breaking through. All this great stuff is happening. All the stuff you're doing is going viral, Jason. And so, even though it's scary and there's all this news of them introducing bills, bill aims to strip right-wing extremists of Second Amendment rights. Larry Pratt confirms it. We've read the bill. Kurt Nimmo writes an article where it says they're going to use the extremist list like a no-fly list. What the White House Chief of Staff said. No guns for us. I mean, they're introducing bills where if you hurt somebody's feelings, federal felony to shut the web down. Ireland's shutting the web down. Australia's shutting the web down. I mean, they're moving because we've been so effective, all of us together. But, out of these million missiles hitting the New World Order and the info war, Jason, we are the biggest missile. And so it's kind of shocking and bracing to realize, my God, we're actually making history. And, we're getting death threats and it's just in hack attacks and it's all intensifying. And then they come in and we're getting emails everywhere. We try to link to this channel, link to that channel of ourselves. And it's blown out. And then they're sending us the official emails from YouTube going, you're not allowed to put Alex Jones up. You don't put that up. You're